Everybody, good morning, Mr. Podvay. How
Good
are you?
morning, Joel. Happy Friday to everybody. Thanks for joining us. And I'm going to get things started by just letting people know. Tap in. Let us know where you're logging in from, tapping in from, viewing us. Where are you located? We're out of Schertz, Texas. I know we have a huge buildup of resellers out of Dallas, Houston, San Antonio.
And sorry, guys, I only got one
Winnipeg.
email out about 30 minutes ago, which you're probably just getting and hitting in your inbox right now. So we don't expect a big crowd. And the reason is I just got sidetracked with stuff that's going on in the office and whatever. As you guys know, we're doing renovations here. We're going to start doing some fly-ins really soon. And what I did, Mike, you don't know this, what I put in the email today, I said, let's just dedicate maybe 20 to 30 minutes to people's questions, not necessarily go through a full PowerPoint presentation.
Perfect.
So guys, just go ahead and put in your questions. And while you're putting in those questions, we'll just fill you in. Things are like beyond phenomenal.
Oh, it's wild. Yeah, it's going absolutely mayhem, which is fantastic. It's fantastic for everybody. I mean, the affiliates are really pulling things out of the ethers, and this is something we've never seen before. The duplication I'm speaking of. I mean, the last webinar, I think we broke 700.
I think it was 701, and we're thinking the same, Mike. I'm actually checking behind the scenes right now.
Right.
So since Wednesday, it's now 712 different people have made an income with us, which
That's
is
awesome.
Again, it's beyond awesome, guys. So for those of people who don't know that, usually in any network marketing company, it's the top 5% doing 99% of the sales.
Yeah.
Truthfully, and why? Because people with good sales skills, they can sell just about anything. It's not that the sales skills have increased here, although the sales skills have increased.
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
because people feel very confident in the product and they understand that people need it. So it's not like there's a difference when you're doing people a favor by offering them the ability to back up everything that they have versus, pushing some opportunity where deep down in your heart and your soul, you might think, does this person really need this? Do they really need all this or whatever?
Sure.
Whereas in reality, with the timing, guys, everybody has one of these and everybody is absolutely addicted to their digital media and so forth.
Exactly. South Africa in the house. That's awesome to see you in here. I saw a couple of Canadians in here too. Big shout out to them. Joel and I are actually from the Belle and French province of Quebec, but moved down to San Antonio, Texas in 2007. So hello to our Canadian friends.
And what are we? Is it still 75 countries, Mike?
I have to check, Joel. Let's just say yes. Well, the thing is, I still have to do my due diligence because we've had some signups come out of Russia. So
I don't even know how that happened.
Russia would be country 76, but I don't know how they managed to do that. I've put out. I've actually contacted them. I want to know how they did it. But anyways, Russia would be country number 76.
Here's an interesting question. Are you related to the hockey player Denis Potvin?
Denis Potvin. I get asked that. I mean, not all the time now, but back home I used to get asked that all the time. Denis Potvin. Number 5 for the Islanders, won 4 Stanley Cups. No, sorry.
But I am related to an NFL and a National Hockey League player. If you Google Chris Terry in Philadelphia Flyers, he's my cousin. Just saying. So, because I do get asked that a lot as well. And no, we're not same in stature. He's like 6'5". I'm 5'9". So I don't know.
He's a monster of a man.
I think it was the mailman that produced that kid, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he was a monster. I remember when he came to visit you when we were in high school, and he was already like 6'3", 6'4". He was a massive kid.
Okay, good question here. I have someone in cart abandoned. What does that mean? It means they abandoned at the credit card page. They chickened out. So it's a really good idea to follow up with them. And the call to action that you would give them, David, is, hey, I'm here to help you. Okay, let's talk about that because we want to do a little bit about training. Guys, the number one thing, well, let me finish this question. All they have to do is go to Got Backup and log in the members login, and that will redirect them to the credit card page. So that just means they filled out the form and they either click submit and the credit card failed, or they chickened out at the last second, and that's what we mean by abandoned at the credit card page. So I hope that answers the question there.
Definitely try to reach out to them though, Dave, for sure.
Guys, let me give you a tidbit on everything. When you're emailing your pre-enrollees, when you're emailing anybody, the number one thing people are looking for is help and community. Yeah. So people are saying, what do I say to people? Tell them unequivocally that you're there to help them grow an amazing business. You guys have seen my downline. I'll build your downline for you. And what does that mean? Well, every time I send an email, it generates new leads and sales. Mm-hmm. And every time new sales come in, I go and randomly place those sales in people's downline. So yes, this statement is true. I'm helping people build their downline through my own advertising and so forth. But the key is done for you and, help. That's all people want. They want to help. And so if you can take even just 30 minutes to an hour and a half and learn your members area, now you can help other people. Every single leader that we know, Tissa included on here, and everybody on here, what they do is they spend a day or two learning the members area, learning the product, then they start recruiting. There's other people, I just want to make money. I just want to make money. Blah, 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 where's my affiliate? Like, blah, blah, blah. What am I selling?
Yeah, exactly.
What am I selling?
Yeah.
What am I
know
selling?
It, build the confidence, and things will happen. People tend to listen to people that know what they're talking about. Plain and simple.
John, I run a lot of my own ads, and I've built up many lists because I've been in business for 25 years. And again, we do ads to help people build their downline. So when I generate leads and sales, I actually give those leads and sales to our affiliates. Well, I am absolutely not here to compete with our affiliate base. We are here to support the affiliate base with support, with sales, with three-way calls. Mike and I are, Mike started doing three-way calls now too. We're doing three-way calls all the time. So if you look at our one-time offers, okay, guys, one of them is do all your emails for you, right? Oh, it means I don't have to do emails right now? Yes. So guys, be the helper. That's all. That people are looking for help and community, a sense of relationship with you and so forth.
Yeah, totally.
Where can we find, hey, Jasmine, you want to find that Facebook post, Mike?
Yeah. Just 1 second. Don't.
One moment, Jasmine. We'll get you that. We posted it in the Facebook group. We'll give you the direct link to that post. What else can we? And today, guys, is very relaxed. We've been so exceptionally busy that today I just wanted to come on here, not necessarily do a PowerPoint presentation, because what I can say is, what I'll do is I'll just add the very last slide, because that really says it all, which is.
There you go, Jasmine. If you're not in the Facebook group, get in there. I'll approve you. And but that's the link to the 75 countries, 76, 77, 78 probably today. It increases every day.
Yeah. Absolutely. So again, guys, we're here just to answer questions, because what we're realizing is the product is super simple, and it's a simple question. Who doesn't want to automatically protect their family memories, documents, videos, and legacy for less than $10 a month?
Yeah.
That's what we're selling. How do I get help in making sales? We're here to help you.
We're here to help you. And Tom, I mean, it's
Tom? Bring them right here on these webinars.
Yeah.
The amount of conversions we get off these live webinars is insane, because we do a virtual tour of the office, so forth and so.
Get in your members area. There's a link to invite people to these calls. They come to these calls, they sign up, you get the credit for it.
Yeah.
So let us close the sale for you. But again, in a nutshell, I mean, it's pretty simple. Everyone's got a cell phone. Everyone's lost data. You're giving them a resolution to a problem. So don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. It's a very simple system, but like I said, it takes a little bit to get in there to know what you're talking about. Once you know what you're talking about, great things will happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're always here to help facilitate sales. Now, there's a difference between helping you with sales and doing your sales for you, right? So we'll probably run another co-op. That's another question that came in a lot. We'll probably do another co-op next month. I don't know the exact date yet. There you go. Michelle Sherlock, speaking of the co-op, got to sign up this week from sending a co-op lead to these calls. There you
Beautiful.
go. Exactly. The only, guys, deep down, the only reason we do these calls is to help legitimize the people behind the business and the business itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's very compelling when we go do our server room tour and people say, because again, it's like the video I did the other day. You know, you're going to get people, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. It's a scam. Oh my, what is the scam? For less than $10 a month, we're giving you the ability to back up everything that you have. And we just shipped in like $30,000-$40,000 of new hardware. And that's where I did the video, right? And we're going to spend 30 grand on hardware to scam people out of $9.97. Again, understand this though. When people call it a scam, understand this, the psychology. What they're really saying deep down on a very deep psychological level is they don't believe they have the skills to make it successful for them. Okay. Yeah. That's the honest truth. Okay. So rather than putting the blame on themselves out of fear or lack of certain abilities, they'll say, oh, no, I would never do that. Right. Because when we all know here, what's the scam? The only scam would be is if we didn't provide the product or service.
Yeah.
Right now, guys, we're backing up almost 80 million videos, files, documents, PowerPoints for people right now. 80 million. Okay. And that's the biggest scam. Yeah. Well, you know, and again, a lot of people here are still on the job, but it's very true. When I was in university, guys, and the professors were all saying, oh, once you have your degree, people are going to be knocking down your door, throwing 6 figures at you, maybe even 6.5 figures at you. Yeah. Bull crap. I had to work my ass off to get my first job after college. Like, absolutely, you know, guys. So, and the thing is, anyway, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Another senior moment. I'm going to be 51 on July 7th. Maybe that's what's going on.
Oh, that's creeping up, dude.
It's creeping fast, man. More than half a century old. Awesome. Hey, that's awesome, Ed. 1,000 got back up cards to hand out locally. And again, when you're handing out, we're here to help. Okay, we're here to help. Never mind the $9.97. We're here to help people. That's the key of your success, guys. Help and community. So what does bringing people on this webinar? It gives the prospects a sense of community, a sense of trust, and a sense of belonging. That's the only reason we do these webinars. Otherwise, we could put up a webinar that just replays the same thing over and over again, like an evergreen webinar, but we don't want to do that. We actually do them live so we can help you answer some questions and so forth. So anyway, any other questions? Great questions here, guys. Karina says she got hers too. That's awesome. Business cards, by the way, guys, are in your members area. No, nothing wrong with a job, Brian. I totally agree with that. It's certainly better than sleeping outside. And quite honestly, for all the entrepreneurs in the world, there are people who need jobs. And if there weren't people willing to accept jobs, we wouldn't have companies. Absolutely. Right. Yep. But I will tell you that the university that I went to definitely oversold me on what I was worth after coming out of university. They told me 6 figures easy. Wow. Well, my first job was 50 grand out of university, which I thought was still good money. But I thought, okay, I'll do 50 grand this year. Here's what I found out. And just being honest with you guys. So I got a job at the hospital in Ottawa, Canada, the Mulford Hospital, $52,000 a year. Nothing wrong with a job. But when somebody's more ambitious, there is a problem. Here's the problem was. I got to know my colleagues over a little while, and they were there for 20 years, and they were making $56,000 a year. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Over the next 20 years, I'm going to get a 4K raise. Like, thanks, but no thanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no traffic co-op. Another one. We'll do another one probably in July. We're still finishing up the last one. We still have some traffic to run there. And for those who don't know what a traffic co-op is, we also do ads for everybody. So we generate traffic and leads through ads, and then we pass those leads on to the individuals who take part in the co-op.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Richard. Just like many other leaders say, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, okay? We spend 8 years in elementary school, another 4 years in college, another 4 years for a master's degree, another 4 years to become a doctor. This is nothing. Have fun with this. And how much money do you spend? Cool. Yeah, just your apartment, your frat house, $1,100 a month. Then your books, $500 for the semester. Then your food. Then your tuition, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. I know, because I paid for my kids to go through college. With us, and again, I'm not knocking college, $10 a month. As I shared on our webinar last week, guys, out of the 10,000 people, we've had about 80 refunds. And I just feel really, really bad for those people, because it's not like they can't afford $10 a month. I don't care how destitute you are. They just don't believe in themselves.
Yeah, they don't.
That's what hurts, is they don't believe they have the skills to do it. And more importantly, and sadly, is they're unwilling to try. And that's another tip I'll give you guys. We are not here to convince, here's the key. We are not here to convince people that they can make money from home. We're here to take people who want to make money from home and guide them in the right direction so that they eliminate the mistakes and the failures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you got some, can I really make money? No, it's not for you. Never mind. That's okay. And you're not rude about it. Take FOMO is very, very powerful. Okay. Always be busy. And if people say, can I really make money? Just say, yes, you really can. But, you know, it sounds like maybe this isn't for you. If you decide you want to take a look or change your mind, just let me know. Push them away a little bit. The best way to get somebody's attention is to remove your own in a very polite way. Don't be arrogant and say, well, you know, because I was on a live webinar last week of another company, guys, why I like to see what our competition's doing. And the person plain out said, anybody who doesn't join my company is just plain stupid. I was like, what? What did he just say? Are you out of your mind? Like, because they don't join you, they're stupid?
Yeah.
Maybe that person's being the stupid one, right? So the point I'm trying to make is do FOMO, okay? The cutoff webinar on Wednesdays is all about fear of missing out. The fear of moving from the power line into the matrix. That's a very, very strong motivator so that people can start building their teams quicker. So you just do the same thing. When you know they're not giving the right question, you know, like, can I really make money? That's when you just say, well, absolutely you can, because I know a lot of people who are making good money. And if you decide that you change your mind, just let us know.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. You maintain the position of power. Okay, guys? And it's a numbers game. Okay. The most successful people I know for sure are talking to 30 people a day, probably.
Yeah. 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 The old network traditions are kicking into play big time with this.
Yeah, Jasmine, on the website that we have the link to the cards, to be 100% honest with us, that's a third-party guy who is in the printing business that we trust very much. His name is Stan. On the website, there are phone numbers if you go in the members area. So the point is, I can't answer that question. Just give him a call or send him an email.
Yeah, I'll call him up.
What it costs to ship to Canada, okay? Yes. So we run the ads, Joyce. We send them to an opt-in page that looks exactly like your affiliate page, okay, to the T. So you know that they're opting in, seeing the Got Back Up tour page, okay? That's what they're seeing. But rather than running the traffic across everybody's affiliate URL, what we're doing is we're running to the traffic to one page that is exactly like your page, and then distributing the leads evenly. The reason we're doing it that way is we wanted the leads to be evenly distributed amongst everybody, and those leads are delivered, guys, in real time, okay? So the quicker you reach out to them, the better, okay? The reason we did it that way is we wanted to make sure that everybody got an even amount of leads, and we're trying to generate at least 40 leads for everybody, okay? And by the way, again, that is the best form of traffic. It's more expensive, but it's way better. I went and uploaded, which I should not have done. I went and uploaded leads from another company where you get 100 leads per month. You know what I got? 0 opens.
Oh, I forgot to ask you that. Yeah, you were testing that last night.
7.5% bounce rate.
Wow.
Guys, if you get more than a 0.1% bounce rate in email marketing, the email service provider will lock you out completely. They'll put everything to the spam folder. Okay.
So you blew our IP range then.
No, not I only said it only sent to 99 people. So I'm not going to blow the IPs. But
yeah, wow.
Anyway, what we're doing, guys, is legitimate traffic in real time to the exact page that your affiliate URL page looks like. Okay. So Joyce, I hope that makes sense. So you know that what they see, they saw your page. Okay.
Yeah. That's the main thing. Real-time traffic, real-time leads. Yeah. They're not leads that have been sitting in a bucket down in the basement for 6 months and then resold. These are the real deal.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's why they're more expensive. It's roughly $2 to $2.50 a lead. They're not shared. Mm-hmm. And they're opting into your page. Okay. Now it's not exactly your affiliate page, but it looks exactly the same. Okay. Hope that makes sense.
Super, super.
Tom K says, I really want to join, but I have no real experience with anything online. I will definitely give it my best shot. And Nika, we're here for the guidance, Tom, and welcome aboard the team. I hope you join us. If you're thinking about it, go to gotbackuplive.com. Okay. But keep things into perspective, like Richard said. Richard Diggs, one of our top leaders right now. This is not, you're going to get rich overnight. But guys, use the product because guess what? I'm addicted to the product. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's why don't have the mindset that you're spending $9.97 to start a business. Have the mindset that you're spending $9.97 a month for a great product that's going to protect your whole family.
Exactly. Get to know it. You'll get excited about it, and your confidence.
When you use it, you're like, because here's what happens. I'm using it on 2 computers and 1 phone right now. I have my kids using it on my separate accounts. Okay. If somebody comes to me and says, "Oh, it doesn't work," I'd be like, "What are you talking about, dude? Like it's right here on my phone. It's right here backing up my phone. It's right on my computer. Don't tell me it doesn't work because it works really well. I'm backing up like 580 gigs right now."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, guys? Whereas if you're actually not using the product, you might be, oh, maybe he's right. You know, just in the back of your mind and so forth, you know?
Sure.
Any other questions? Let's see. You see any good questions here?
Do you both speak French?
Oui, un peu.
Lost a lot of it.
Michel Potvin and Joël Terrien, definitely French-Canadian names, dude. So let's just say we kind of lost a little bit of our heritage.
A little bit, yeah. Slightly.
And the people to blame is our parents because they didn't speak enough French to us in the household. Yeah. But we definitely came from Quebec, both of us. So anyway. Yeah.
Went to an English high school. That's probably the issue.
How do you become affiliate and pay the fee? See on the page right now, it says join Got Backup family by visiting gotbackuplive.com. Love to have you, Tammy. So just go there.
Come on board. Get into the Facebook group and follow and see what others are doing.
Like Sue says, welcome, Tom. You're going to do great. Support is awesome. But again, guys, it's a marathon, okay? Mm-hmm. Even if you're a member for the whole year, you spent $40 one-time affiliate fee and $10 a month. And the amount of skills that you're going to learn if you actually dive in and learn your members area and attend our webinars, just the email marketing suite that we put in to do your marketing for you is worth $10 a month.
Totally.
Okay? Totally worth it. I don't know what that means. What does it mean if your back office, it says one of your referrals has been suspended? Oh, they were suspended. You mean in your downline tree? They were suspended for non-payment. That's all. They didn't pay the recurring fee. That's what that means. It's a good idea, Trevor, to reach out to them and say, hey, I'm still here to help you grow a great business. Just letting you know that you need to log in and pay your bill. Okay.
Used to live in Elmer, Quebec too. Small world.
Who said that?
Marie.
Oh, wow. Oh God, no. See, that's the thing. Cheap leads, okay? Cheap leads are sold multiple times. Our leads are real-time traffic opt-in. As soon as somebody opts in, you get fed the lead in real time. They are not shared. That is exclusive to you. Let me very
That's
good
the
question,
difference.
Marie.
That's good.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
They're not resold to anybody. Okay. So if you send them an email or a call and they're not going to say, oh, I just got hit up by 50 people. What are you talking about? No, these are exclusive to us. Okay. Yeah, we're seeing the same thing, Ed. We're seeing a very, very high open rate. Okay. Here's the other thing. People are emailing their leads from the co-op one time. Well, nobody got back to me. Guys, be aggressive, okay? One of two things are going to happen. By being aggressive, mean being consistent. Email them at least 4 times a week, okay? At least 4 times a week. If they're not interested, they just unsubscribe, okay? If they are interested, you're going to show through your persistence of just, and again, it's not shoving it down their throat. It's like, hey, Mike, this is my second follow-up with you. Hope you're having an amazing day. Just want to remind you that our team's growing really fast and we're here to help you grow a great business. If you'd like to reach out to me, here's my Skype, here's my phone number, here's my email address, right? Not like you need to, you don't shove it down their throats. Although, figuratively, shoving it down their throats a little bit on Wednesday.
Sorry. Just a wee bit on Wednesdays.
well, because we do it ourselves, guys. Okay.
I know.
I send 7 emails on Wednesdays. 7 emails, not 7 emails for the week. 7 emails on Wednesdays, and our sales are 4 times more on Wednesday than they are any other day. Okay. Yeah. If you don't create a sense of urgency, tomorrow never comes.
That's true.
So be sweet, be kind. Then be a little bit pushy on Wednesdays, okay? And here's the thing. You're not going to upset people because if they decide it's not for them, there's a little unsubscribe button. They click it. You'll never hear from them again. I remember when I first got into email marketing, I had the same thought of, oh, I don't want to piss people off. If you're providing good content and you're being friendly, people don't mind multiple emails a day. Why? How many of us open up 100% of our emails every day? None of us. How much do you truly open that comes to your inbox? Maybe 10%. So even if you're sending, so understand that if you're sending, let's say 15 emails a week to your leads, okay, they might see and open 1 or 2. I want you guys to understand that. So that's why you're not pissing them off. They didn't even see the other emails because we live in an attention deficit world.
Stay consistent on the mailing. Absolutely.
And I remember in my earlier days, I'm like, oh God, if I send one more email, half my list is going to unsubscribe.
Yeah. And
no, it's never happened. Like people, yes, some people unsubscribe, but they unsubscribe because they decided this business opportunity isn't for them. Okay. That's right. So email often. I hear we have some help that says I followed up with my leads and nobody responded. And I see that they sent 1 email 3 weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a relationship. If you were married and then your significant other just went missing for 3 weeks, you'd be like, what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Where'd they go?
We'll have to do a whole webinar on that too, on some just basic fundamentals and practices. If you're not getting a good open rate, the number one thing that tells Joel and I is your subject lines suck. Doesn't matter how great your content is. If they're not clicking due to the subject line to open it, it's pointless. So have fun with it. Test to see what works. Yeah. Subject lines are vitally important.
So on Wednesdays, subject lines should have a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And the other ones, and then the rest of the week, a little bit of curiosity. Like sometimes I'll do like subscriber first name, .. and that's it. Just and they're like, what?
Yeah.
Click. Curiosity kills the cat. They open it up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Or think again. Remember, I told you guys subject first name. I'm Joel. I'm here to help. Not and then just very short subject. Oh, help. Oh yeah, I'm looking for help. Okay, guys. Hope that makes sense. Looking for some other questions here. Awesome, Sue. Yeah. You guys see me. I'm very aggressive by email marketing, but I'm also very polite. Okay. I try to give really good content inside the emails itself. And if you want help with your emails, chat GDP. I'm coughing because I think probably 50% of our emails now, Mike, we've used chat GDP to help out. It's an amazing tool, guys. Let me get you the link for chat GDP. There's the free version is absolutely amazing. I have the paid version because I think it just rocks even more. But you can go here and chat GDP will help you formulate really, really nice emails that you might want to send. Okay, I'm still looking.
Yeah, we can do a mail training. Yeah, that's not a problem, Paul. Because it's just little fundamental things that, you know, over the decades, obviously, Joel and I have tested the waters in many different areas to see what actually works and what pulls. And we're human, so we get writer's block. And this is one of my, I still do this. When I'm in the grocery store or something and I'm on checkout, you see the magazine racks before you go through. I take photos of the magazine racks. Why? Because they have killer kick-ass taglines. These companies have invested millions of dollars in their advertising. They know what pulls. They know what attracts the eye. They want the consumer to grab that magazine.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's one of my little tricks and tips when you have a little bit of a mental block. When you're standing in the line anyway, pull out your phone and take some photos of magazines.
Okay, another good question. We're talking about the lead capture system here, guys. Opens is let's say you send to 300 people. Okay. Actually, let me go and share my screen. Maybe let me go see here. Hang on. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to show you some stuff. It's going to look a little different because I'm going to show you. Okay. Present. Share screen.
Where are you going, Joel? What are you showing? Sorry.
I'm just going to show because they're asking about the opens versus clicks versus active. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Right. You see my screen, Mike?
Yes, sir.
So here I am, guys, in my own autoresponder. Okay. This is outside of Got Backup. This is outside of our company. This is where I do some of my advertising. Okay. And I'm testing new stuff all the time. So I test and test and test and test and test. And then when I see something that converts well, then I create ad copy for you guys, or we include it in our co-op. Okay. So you want the only difference, guys, between somebody doing extremely well and somebody who's not doing extremely well is the size of your contact list. Okay. So that's what I mean by being a marathon. Okay, guys, let me come back. Let me just remove this for a second. Let me talk to you guys. Everybody wants the secret sauce and the magic pill to blah, 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 quick fix. There's nothing. Okay. It's not going to happen. Okay. That's why it's a marathon. All the people here, the people who made really good sales right away, what do they have? They have a contact list of people that they've developed over the years. Okay. Either an email contact list or just like a phone contact list, or they're well connected in the network marketing space. Okay. So I'm creating a course for you guys that I'm going to be getting out to you soon on email marketing. Okay. Email marketing is a form of building a contact list. So the point I'm trying to make is for the first 2 years, guys, okay, just understand this. It's outside of Got Backup. I wasn't making a penny. I shared that on my webinars. Then I woke up and I made a sale for $9.97. The only thing that I changed was focused on list building. So that's why, guys, you have your pre-enroll capture pages. Build your list first, okay? So let me add this back to the stream. Let me come here. The only reason I make really good money, guys, is the size of my contact. This is just one of my email lists. Okay. So I sent it out to 264,000 people so far, 3,000 opens, 204 clicks. Okay. So out of the 264, 3,079 people. Now, almost everybody, here's the other thing I want you guys to understand. Almost everybody on this list opens my emails. But as you can see, 264,000, only 4,000 opens there. What does that mean? Not like I was telling you, not everybody opens every single email that you get. That's why you got to email more often, right? Now, look at how many times I've mailed in just the past few days here. 29, 29, 29, 28, 25, 24, 23, 23, 22, 22, 21, 21, 20, 19, 19, 19, 19. See how often I'm emailing, guys? And are people unsubscribing from my list? No, they're not. Yes, some do. Let me go back to the dashboard here and show you over the years, okay? Very, very few people have actually unsubscribed from my list relative to the size of this list. Total unsubscribed, 28,000 people. Total subscribers, 334,000 people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody wants the quick fix and, oh, I'm going to go buy a list of 300,000 people and spam the world. No, it's not going to work. That list knows me, likes me, and trusts me because I email them often and I always tell them I'm here to help.
Mm-hmm.
And I always put my picture on my emails. So as you're building your list in your lead capture system in your members area, guys, email them often, develop a relationship with those people with zero expectation of them joining your business. Does that make sense? Share your Sunday, share your Monday, share what you did over the weekend, share who your kids are, whatever the case may be. Okay. List building is the key. That's why we set up a list building system for you. Your list is where your money's at. And here's the thing, even if you ever leave Got Backup, your list is everything. Right, Mike? I mean, it's just the truth.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And now, did it take me years to build up that list? Yes. But once I had my list to about 3,000 or 4,000 people, guys, everything changed. So when I share my $9.97 story with you guys, you know how many people were on my list at that time? 100. And then I was emailing that list often. Then my list grew to 1,000. What do you think my income grew to? Well, certainly more than $9.97, about $500 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, within a couple of months, I had my list up to about 15,000 and I was making $20,000 a month. Okay. So list building and network marketing is very, very important as well. That's why we set up a list building system for you. That's why we say we're here to help you. Do you guys understand that if you wanted a list building system anywhere else, you'd be paying for it? If you went to Aweber, you'd pay for it. If you went to our autoresponder, SendShark, you'd be paying for it. If you went to GetResponse, you'd be paying for it. We're giving you the email marketing platform absolutely free in your $9.97 a month membership, which exceptionally increases the value even more. Okay. Yeah. There you go. I joined Got Backup because I was on your GV list since 2016. Never unsubscribed. Ed will be the first to tell you, damn, that Joel sends a lot of emails. He's a pain in the butt, right? Yeah. Pain in the butt. That's okay. Guess what? Because if I actually ever upset Ed, it's in his control at the bottom of the email to just click unsubscribe.
That's it.
So email, the point, guys, do what I do. Email your leads often, okay? But have some content to those emails, not click here.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, you're laughing because we see that so often.
Yeah, it's true. It's the people don't know who the hell you are, and you're saying, here, click here. No, you got to build up the know, like, and trust. It's a relationship that you're building over time, and it will pay off greatly. But it takes a lot of consistency and a little bit of work. But then then you throw the work out of the window. Once you start seeing the results, it becomes very addicting. And you'll be addicted.
Email marketing gets very addicting when you make a couple $1,000 every
well,
time.
Yeah, especially when you're playing around on subject lines and all that. And, you know, you throttled out a couple of email opens, they're not great. And then bang, you send one out and like you've doubled the click rate and open rate. And you're like, holy shit, I got to check this out. I'm going to send out another one tomorrow with a tweak to the subject line. And you just keep bettering it and bettering it and bettering it. And the results will definitely show. But you just can't sit and expect things to happen. You need to initiate them.
Yeah. So like Richard said, you got to be above everybody else. That's why if you look on social media, the top influencers, they're posting 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. Okay. Mm-hmm. Never mind their star value. You look at The Rock, right? Who's got 400 million followers on Instagram. He's posting 3, 4 times a day.
Yeah.
That's how he built up such a huge following, guys. Okay. Email marketing is the same. it's just like cultivating a real relationship. So here's what I mean by that. You're at a bar, you meet a really good-looking girl or guy. You get brave enough to ask for their phone number, and it's Saturday night, and you say, okay, I'll call you on Tuesday. So let's say this person really likes you, and you don't call on Tuesday, but you call on Wednesday. You broke the first promise. What does that do? Oh, trust level goes down a little bit more. Then you take them out on Wednesday night, and they say, oh, I had a really wonderful time. I'll call you tomorrow. Let's go out again on Friday. And guess what? Instead, you call them on Saturday. Oh, the trust is down a little bit more, right? It's like cultivating a relationship. When people like you through your email marketing, they want to hear more about you. Just like you're building a relationship with people, as they come to like you, you want to talk to them more often. You have your first date, you have your second date, then you're all of a sudden you're dating 3 times a week, then you're dating 5 times a week, then a couple of months later, it's what? Oh, are we moving in together? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So consistency is the key through your marketing, guys. Not like, oh, I sent them an email last week, nobody responded, cancel my account. Okay? Good. I love the way they say that. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. Absolutely. Very true. And have I pissed off some people over the years? I'm sure I have. But guess what? They just hit the unsubscribe button. Any other great questions, guys? Well, I mean, we kept it kind of real this morning, Mike. We don't like to go over 30, 40 minutes.
Oh, we threw it off the cuff. That's great. We touched on some things we haven't touched on in a long time. So it's cool to talk about things that we know works. You just got to put them into practice.
Exactly. So all you need to do, guys, if you want to join the team, gotbackuplive.com. Join right now. We're growing in leaps and bounds. So we didn't really mention this. We are now in our first 3 months, over 10,000 people. We are in 74 or 75 countries around the world, and over 700 different people have made an income with us already. Okay. So consistency and patience and patience and patience. Absolutely.
Exactly.
100%. So join the team there, guys. It's backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. But we guarantee you're going to love the community and the people, and you're going to love the product. So guys, have an awesome, amazing day. You'll see Linda on Monday at 7:30 Eastern time for her training call. Where is the campaign setup video? It's in your members area, Arthur. Once you log in, watch that first video on the dashboard. It's going to show you where your affiliate URLs are. And from your affiliate URLs, you'll be able to set up a tracking link to run campaigns. Okay. So watch the video on the dashboard first. All right, guys, have an awesome, amazing, wonderful weekend with your families. Love you guys very much. Thank you for all that you guys are doing. Linda, we'll see you on Monday.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Linda on Monday. If we don't see you guys, have a great 4th of July, Canada Day, everything in between. Happy festies, and God bless, and we'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, have an awesome day, guys. Love you, and have a great long weekend with your families. Bye for now.